This is Home, sponsored by A1 Heating and Cooling and TB Dentistry.
Cecil Schneider was a native of Jackson Run and Katy Hills just outside of New Matamoros. Cecil enlisted in the U.S. Army in 1943. Cecil tragically died in Burma in 1945 during the Battle for Knight's Hill. Grandnephew of Cecil Schneider, Nathan Schneider, growing up was always curious about the story of his granduncle.
I heard about Uncle Cecil going off to World War II and going to Burma, and just that's all I knew for most of my life. And then about 10 years ago, started getting more interested in what actually happened. Where was he serving? Was he in the Army? Was he in the Navy? What was his story?
After discovering a box full of letters by Cecil, the idea of dedicating him was something began. Nathan says with the information he found, he decided to make a poster of his life.
A lot of the photos came from other members of the family, Sheila Douglas, Joanne Stone Rock, Charmaine Zabo Jenkins, like other really important people in the family that have gathered a lot of this information, and they shared it with me, and I just compiled it into this story to kind of piece together Cecil's timeline and kind of what he did.
Cecil's niece, Stephanie Miller, gave the idea of naming a bridge after Schneider to the Washington County Veterans Service Commission back in 2022.
Mr. Sherlock took over. I went and I met with Mr. Sherlock, and we did what we needed to do. We contacted the Washington County Commissioners, and we followed the protocol, and we started that in August, and then by the end of December, we were given permission to go ahead and have the bridge renamed for him.
We've got a lot of the Schneider family. The Schneider family has a deep legacy of service and sacrifice for the nation, and it's just, it fills me with a great sense that they're here to help us remember a veteran.
The renamed Cecil Cady Schneider Bridge, located just out of Matamoros, is now honored in his name. Majority of the Schneider family was in attendance for his dedication ceremony. Darren Sherlock and the rest of the Schneider family are honored to represent the bridge to a fallen soldier.
When the boys came home from war, I'm told people didn't talk about things like this that much, so it didn't really maybe get the recognition it deserved back in the 40s and 50s, and so now it's just great to be able to recognize it, especially for Aunt Ruth, who was from that generation.
It's just going to be wonderful, and this is truly a memory that everyone will cherish, and this is something that the younger kids that were here today will be able to tell their children.
And I hope that every time someone drives across the PFC Cecil Schneider Memorial Bridge, they'll remember a young man that left the home he loved, went halfway around the world to fight for people he's never met in order to be part of something bigger than himself.
This is Peyton Brooker in New Matamoros, WTAP News. This is Home.